Hello, Star fans. Hope everybody had a good week. Well, the team and Jim Nill have spoken, so I thought it was time to put a little bow on the Dallas Stars for 25-26. First of all, some observations. Second round of the playoffs. Over in the East, Carolina to me is just cruising. An example, by the way, Carolina Hurricanes, of how you have to be patient with your team. Carolina has been fighting it and keep coming back year after year. Remember the years they were playing Florida in the playoffs and just button heads going 7 games, but could barely score a goal to save their life. Tweaked their team a little bit, and they're getting close to being rewarded for that. Best series going on right now, in my opinion. It's only one game into it, but that Vegas Anaheim series looks like it's going to be a heck of a series. I still think Vegas, with their experienced players, will probably come out of it. But man, I tell you what, that Anaheim team has really, really impressed me. The difference between, say, Anaheim and San Jose Sharks, or who's the other, maybe even Utah to some degree, is they did draft all these great young players, but they have brought in some gritty veterans that have been through the playoff wars, like Jacob Trouba, Alex Killeron, Kreider. So that's a team that is really moving up to that Stanley Cup contender level pretty quick, and it's going to be interesting to see how they finish the season off. But great job for Pat Verbeek putting that team together. It's almost shocking how bad the Wild and the Avalanche. The Avalanche not so much, but the Wild is playing in the second round. Not even the same team we played, right? It's sort of frustrating as a Star fan watching it, just thinking we could, if we were healthy, we'd beat either one of these teams. Uh, I think Minnesota. Jim Nill had said that one of the things he said yesterday was they played like they needed to win, and Dallas played like they wanted to win. And you heard that all the first round from Minnetonka. We haven't won a playoff series in 11 years. We've got to do it. Da 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 da. But it seemed like that was their ultimate mission because man, they are just out of gas. They're beat up. Dallas, we beat them up pretty good, especially Eriksson Ek. Minnesota does not have the depth that Dallas or Colorado has. So when you heard a player like Eriksson Ek, it really shows. And he's questionable he was apparently skating in the morning skate today, but he's still questionable. And even if he gets in, I don't think he'll be close to 100%. Now, Colorado, I thought, made some adjustments in that second game. They tightened up the neutral zone. The big thing they did, they just basically eliminated Quinn Hughes and Faber back there. They just that game too. They just sent a message to Minnetonka that they're not going to let those guys just wander all over the ice in this series. Quinn Hughes probably hadn't been hit as many times in that game as he was all season. But even saying that, I think possibly due to the fact that they're not really being pushed yet, I see a lot of bad habits, in creeping into Colorado's game. They're getting a little bit cocky, with these behind the back passes, these blind passes. They did that at least twice in game two, and in both occasions